Playing a non-league club in the first round of the FA Cup can bring on nerves, but United shouldn't have worried. It was easy. They took the lead in the first half. Skipper Mike Ford the scorer. And that was just the start. Moments later, it was 2-0 from a corner. Steve Wood. In the second half, United really put their foot down. David Rush was one of the stars. He started by getting number 3. And then he set things up for number 4. Bobby Ford, the scorer. There was no stopping him. He was back minutes later, supplying another pass. This one for Paul Moody. And once Paul Moody saw goal, there was no stopping him. Seconds later, he was there again. "6-0, what a delight. Still more to come. Steve Wood again with number 7. The clash between the league team and the non-leaguers was really told when Joey Beecham raced away to make it 8-0. Last word, last strike came from Paul Moody. His hat-trick and United's 9th. United took the lead just before half-time when skipper Mike Ford joined in the attack and helped himself to a goal. Hopes, dreams of winning that first game away disappeared midway through the second half when Peterborough hit back with a goal from Shaw. The draw puts United into 13th place. Yes, at the Manor, Oxford were on top of their form. They made Crewe one of the favourites for promotion, look second-rate. 1-0 doesn't do United justice. They could have had 4 or 5, but had to settle for this one from David Rush. Skipper Mike Ford, who got our goal of the week last week, must fancy his chances now as a sharpshooter. What a strike this would have been if it had gone in. Crewe had some lucky, some desperate, some unbelievable escapes. Paul Moody will tell you about them. Now, when United play football, they're amongst the best in the league. When Bobby Ford plays football, he's amongst the best in the land. The roar went round the Manor after this move. They thought they'd seen a goal. Trick of the light. It went just over, but it was still a magical result. You win some, you lose some. That seems to be the Oxford way this season. But the fans who braved a wet and windy November night must be wondering how a team can play so well one match and then fall flat on its face the next. If you know the answer, drop Dennis Smith a line at the Manor. I reckon he's just as baffled as the rest of us. In the first 20 minutes or so against Colchester, everything went to plan. The Yellows won all the ball and made all the chances. The goals looked certain to come, but then Colchester fired a warning shot, and within minutes the whole game had changed. From nothing, from nowhere, the third division side took the lead. Tony Adcock was the man who got the goal. It was right on half-time before United got back into it. A shot from Mark Angel took a turn off one of the Colchester defence, and Oxford looked ready for a second-half surge. And sure enough, they turned the power up at the start of the second half, but no more goals. It was Colchester who struck. They were given a leg up, or more like a leg over, as Massey did the dirty in the box. Simon Betts slammed the penalty home and Colchester were on their way. Joey Beecham came on as sub, nearly grabbed some glory, but no joy. Let's hope United find their winning touch in time for the FA Cup on Saturday. This could have been a tough assignment for United, a sticky old game. Stuart Massey wiped away their worries with the first goal in the first half. It was still anybody's game. Northampton were in with a chance until Paul Moody struck. What a goal and what a win. Paul Moody, the man with a licence to score, is back. Golden Boot strikes again. United have been waiting, more like praying for him to find his form, and hopefully a hat-trick against Swansea could just be the start. 6 goals went crashing home in 30 minutes. Moody was at full throttle. Nobody, nothing would have stopped his second. United dropped their guard just once, long enough for Torpey to get Swansea a goal. But instead of panicking, the Yellows turned up the power. Number 3 came from Matt Elliott. It was one of those afternoons when everything United tried worked. And nothing worked better than a raid down the left. Moody, who else, flicked it home. Time to party. And time just for one more goal. Matt Elliott, the scorer. Last home game before the 25th. Happy Christmas to all at the Manor. There's no way the Yellows are going to climb the beanstalk if they keep slipping up like this. They had 3 of the best scoring chances, but missed them all. Last week, everything Paul Moody touched turned to gold. This week, nothing went right. In 10 away games this season, they've lost 4 and drawn 6. They just can't seem to crack it. The Rovers' goals came in the last 12 minutes. Marcus Stewart got them both. Behind you, that should have been the shout as he raced through for the first. The second was pure slapstick. Chaos and confusion in the United defence as the ball bounced this way and that. The last kick of the game made it 2-0. And it all started rather badly for Oxford. A 1-0 defeat at Bradford City on Saturday. A first-minute goal from Nicky Mohan really took the bubbles out of the party. I should think the United men were far from happy chaps opening their presents, especially after Mike Ford had had a goal disallowed in the last minute for a foul by Rush on one of the Bradford defenders. There was certainly no goodwill between Dennis Smith and the ref. Boxing Day brought what everyone wanted, a 2-0 win over Bournemouth and one of the best goals of the season. Scorer Bobby Ford, and here's a prediction for 96. One of the big clubs will be after him. He's class. United were 2 up in the first 15 minutes. The second was thumped home by Stuart Massey, and everyone thought the goals were going to roll in. The second half was like pulling a Christmas cracker to find no joke, no fancy hat, and no toy inside. You were expecting so much. There weren't even that many chances. United were on top, never looked like losing it, which is the good thing, but it would have been nice to celebrate a couple more goals. The pitch was hard, a bit slippy too in places, but Bournemouth stood their ground and gave nothing more away. United got what they wanted at Millwall, a dream start. 11 minutes gone when Stuart Massey struck with a header. Millwall came back, United dropped their guard in the second half. Alex Ray, totally unmarked, with the equaliser. United were in for a fight though, and they were prepared to have a go. Paul Moody gave them the lead again, 2-1. Moments later, Millwall came back with an equaliser, Chris Malkin, and then Alex Ray made it 3-2, and Millwall looked good for a win. And then, with seconds to go, it was Bobby Ford to the rescue. It had all the makings of the worst first half of the season until Barry Ashby lit the fuse by hitting Brentford into the lead. Oxford then exploded into action, and new signing Martin Aldridge provided the dynamite with the equaliser on his full league debut. United were fully charged now, ready for more, but the Brentford goal held up well. Oxford still threatened to blow them away. The chances rolled in and the shots rolled wide. The final burst came midway through the second half when United got their winner. Aldridge again. It's just like the old days at the Manor. Oxford 2, Brentford 1. One goal was enough to take United to round 4, but Stuart Massey's strike was priceless. The Yellows' search for an away win goes on. April '95 was the last time they headed for home with all 3 points. They only went down by the 1 goal at Chesterfield on Saturday, but that was a real gift for Tony Lormer. You watch, they'll go and win at Forest in the Cup this week. April 22nd, 1995. That was the last time United won away from home in the league. So Oxford fans have been waiting 9 months for this. And the Yellows looked born again last night. They were up for this one. They wanted it badly. A draw or defeat could have killed off all thoughts of promotion. They can dream on now. They're in with a chance. Stuart Massey set them going midway through the first half. Goal star for Joey Beecham for the corner. 2 goal stars for Massey, who's now scored 4 in the last 6. But as always, United lived dangerously. They'd given away so many leads this season, seen so many wins disappear. And as Burnley tried to fight back, the equaliser looked dangerously close. Could United hang on? Could they get another? It was still anybody's game. Until 20 minutes from time. United won it with this move. The defence moved up, Marsh and Robinson flexed their muscles, and Burnley couldn't have seen what was coming when the ball landed at Chrissy Allen's feet. Some goal. How did he do it? Oxford's promotion hopes are back on ice after Saturday. For the umpteenth time this season, 1 goal did for them at Rotherham. Same old story too. United played the best football, made the best chances, but then went and missed them. They should have had the game won by half-time. 100 lines to Joey Beecham. I must shoot harder. The only goal, the Rotherham winner, came from Viljoen, 16 minutes from the end. And that was it. United must have thought they were on their way out when Forest's speed machine, Kevin Campbell, raced away to make it 1-0. United love a fight though, and back they came. Stuart Massey, the hero of round 3, was the hero of round 4 with the equaliser. Target practice, that's what should be on top of United's things to do before the big game tomorrow. They should have shot holes in Brighton. Well, they did, but they only hit the bullseye once. The best chance, the worst of the misses, was down to Matt Elliott. Every United fan in the ground will reckon they could have scored here. Fair dues, the boy came good with United's 9th corner, neat header, and that should have been the winner. Everything changed in the second half, though. The United fans went quiet as Brighton started to rock the Oxford defence. They rolled them just after half-time. Junior McDougall got the equaliser. Hope Forest weren't watching too closely. The 3-0 scoreline and the action of Forest getting all their goals doesn't do Oxford justice. United could have won. The only time they looked outclassed was when Kevin Campbell got the first goal just before half-time. United missed 2 sitters, Forest man of the match was their keeper, and on top of all that, the Yellows gave the last 2 goals away. The penalty speaks for itself. Ian Wone smashed that home. Oxford gave the Premier League boys a real run for their money, but Forest cashed in on their luck. In the dying minutes, Phil Gilchrist slipped and fumbled, and the Italian Salenzi finished things off. It was the Blazing Saddlers in the first half. Walsall looked like winners, or more like Oxford looked like losers, as they gave a goal away to Martin Buckley. The second half was like the charge of the Light Brigade. Goals to the left and goals to the right. United came back thanks to a handball and the man with the golden boot, Paul Moody. He's got a new rival now, though. Young striker Martin Aldridge is on form, and he gave United the lead with a real scorcher. Seconds later, it was 2-2. The United defence looked more like a scene from the Muppet movie as Butler ran in for his second. The Yellows got the winner on the whistle, and what a winner! Aldridge the scorer, the last action hero. 3-2 for United. If Oxford United could win away, they'd be up there at the top. Out of 15 games, the Yellows have won just 1. They've blown or lost so many possible promotion points. It was the same old story at York last night. United on top, making chances, but lacking that knockout or killer punch. Their best came in the first half. Paul Moody was back in the firing line. He had some good shots, but couldn't find a hole in the York defence. United then went and lost it or threw it away in the second half. Paul Barnes huffed and puffed and blew his way past the Yellows' defence to hit the winner. The win at Carlisle sounded a squeeze at 2-1, but the pictures will show it was all Oxford. They should have been in front from the start. They shouldn't have given Carlisle's Robinson the opening goal. But they more than made up for it. Our Goal of the Week competition doesn't close until Wednesday night, but Oxford fans are already telling us that Matt Elliott is going to be the winner. Beat that. For the second week running, United got their winner in the last minute. And for the second week running, it came from Martin Aldridge. 2-1 to the Rising Stars.